Hey guys, welcome to another Warhead using blocks tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about the messages block. The messages block is used to add certain success or error messages that display when specific actions are taken on your website. Those actions can include things like logging in, submitting a form, or even checking out in the shopping cart. Let's get started. The first thing we want to do is navigate to a page where we know we can see our messages being displayed. For this example, we're going to go ahead and navigate to the Contact Us page like you've seen us do before, because we want to submit the contact form in order to see our messages display. Here we are. Next, we want to select the sector that we're going to be adding our messages block to, just like that. And add block, and scroll down the block list to select the messages block. There we go. Now, the messages block does not have any standard settings, which is why you didn't see the settings page pop up. But we do want our messages to display in a specific spot in our sector. So we're going to drag the messages block up so that it displays right underneath the page heading. Just like that. It's best to have messages located near the top of the page so it's easy for people to identify them in case they encounter an error, or so they can see things were successfully submitted, things like that. Alright, now that we have our messages block added, we'll go ahead and just force an action so we can see the messages being displayed. And here are the messages. You can tell it's telling you that the email field on this form is required, the name field on the form is required, the notes field on the form is required, and it wants us to check the I am not a robot CAPTCHA to verify that we're not a robot. Now, these are basic text messages, and they're not styled yet. So best practices state that error messages should indicate some sort of error and are usually displayed with a red color. Success messages that indicate success of an action are usually indicated with some sort of green color. So we're going to go ahead and style our messages so that they match those best practices. Alright, there we go. We've styled our messages now. So let's see what they look like. We'll go ahead and submit the form to prompt the error messages. And as you can see, our plain text is now indicated in red so that it stands out on the page. Basically says everything's required and it wants us to verify that we're not a bot. So let's see an example of a success messages. There you go. It says, thank you for your submission. And it's indicated in green, which indicates success. Now, we recommend that you add your messages block to every page and layout on your website. That way, in case anybody encounters an error, the message will be prominently displayed on every page. Alright, that's it. You've just seen how easy it is to add messages to your website using the Warhead messages block. Stay tuned for future tutorials where we show you how to use more blocks in Warhead. Thanks for watching.